Okay, y'all. Let me know. I need somebody to type something. The difference is right now I am on. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There we go. Okay, thanks so much. Now, for some reason, it's not allowing me to. It's not allowing you guys to ask the questions from when I do it from my iPad. So what we're going to do. Hey, Gina. All right. So how this is going to work is, okay. And just so that you guys know ahead of time, when you type in the bottom, everybody can see what you type. So if you type anything directly to these guys, everybody on a scope can see it, and everybody that replays it can see it. And if you hit on the bottom right hand, that's where you want to hit to give me hearts. Exactly. So I like hearts. I love hearts. And that actually helps me with a lot. So hit them. Yep. There you go. As many hearts as you can when you like something that one of the guys are saying. Give them some love. And I'm going to have them waiting on one more person. Oh, we're not? Okay. Then I have them go ahead and reintroduce themselves because that last one didn't go through. So if you want to, Kurt.
Hey, what's up, Periscope world? I'm Kurt, at least for this evening. Here to answer all your questions to the best of my ability. I'm not here to defend our whole species, but I'm going to do what I can. And I will be open and all the other good stuff.
Yes, okay. And
I feel led to just go with my first name, Barry. I'm here, just being honest, and let's see what happens. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. So we're going to get started with the questions. I know off top the first question that I was going to ask was your relationship status, and that was mainly so that we can see what. So that we can see, and when I say relationship status, that's single, married. If you're not, if you're in a relationship, you're considered single. If you're not married, you're considered single. Got it?
That wouldn't be nice to say if I was with somebody.
God.
She would appreciate that.
Yep. Okay, so we're going to get started with that question.
Which way?
Yep.
On me?
Yep, the camera's on you, Kurt.
Okay. Well, again, I'm Kurt, and I am currently single, and I'm here to answer all the questions that you ladies have.
I'm Barry, and I'm single. However you want to put it. No girlfriend, no wife, nothing. I'm home. I don't even have a dog.
I said he don't have a dog. Okay, so what the first question comes to, of course, to the single guys. Did you say you were single?
Yeah.
Okay. Why are you single? That doesn't apply to you.
What's all these hearts?
That's what they're supposed to be doing.
I have a ring on my thing.
Yes.
You know.
Why don't you have a ring on your finger?
Well, I mean, I'll say unfortunately I did the whole marriage thing a while ago. I was married for 14 years, produced a beautiful daughter from the marriage and all that, but we grew apart, got young. We got married young, and what you love in a person at 22, 23 isn't what you love in a person at 35.
I think our third guy panel just came in.
We have moved on, and we're still best of friends, and we co-parent well. We love each other, even though we don't love each other romantically. We love each other enough to raise our daughter together.
Awesome sauce. And who's that just walked in? Our third guy panel.
Hi, my name's Eric Hemphill.
Eric Hemphill, what is your relationship status?
I'm widow.
Okay, that's going to bring a whole new light to a lot of things. Okay, Barry, go ahead with your explanation.
Oh, I'm single because at this time I'm just getting to know me. Everything's coming together. I'm happy, and I refuse to be unhappy. So things I've gone through lately didn't work out. So I thank God that I didn't waste much time and was able to move on. So
Shauna.
Oh, God. You ain't supposed to see us. I don't know what Keisha did.
So
She flipped the camera twice. Ignore us. Only Keisha would do that. Okay.
You know what?
So I'm gonna just keep getting better until she comes.
Awesome sauce. Do we have any questions for the guys yet? Nope, we got some LOLs. Any questions yet? Okay, we'll keep going. So my next question is, what makes a woman attractive to you? Somebody asked, does Barry have pets? You want to know if does Barry have?
No, I don't even have a pet. I don't have any pets. It's just me.
Does anybody else have pets?
Actually, I do have pets, but that's in another world that I'm into. So I don't know if y'all ready for all that.
Okay. Did that answer your question?
Question mark, question mark.
That's it. That's a whole
Pets?
that's a whole nother world. Special audience for that. But I do have.
That's the Sugar Mama Chronicles.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody asked another question. How does your religion play into your search for a mate?
I don't even want to touch it.
I'm gonna take that. My religion doesn't. I've met a lot of women with a lot of different titles in the church, spoke the word fluently, quoted scripture, and they were the worst relationships I've ever had. So
wow.
I don't speak about religion. I need you to show me. And if you don't show me, then I don't believe you. So that's the way I am. So.
Okay.
Well, I kind of agree with what Barry said. I think that you can speak it, but I'm more appreciated if you walk the walk. You can talk the talk, but it'll show in your walk if you're passionate about it. So religion doesn't factor into it to me in dating. It's just being compassionate. You can tell somebody else you feel some kind of way, but your actions are going to dictate whether that's true or not.
Okay. And Kurt?
Well, I mean, I would consider myself a spiritual person, and the religion that I grew up knowing, and since I've become conscious, I guess, in my own little way, you know, again, like the fellow said, I don't let religion factor into it because I don't follow a particular religion. I'm all over the place in my spirituality. And, you know, like they said, a woman got to show me. You got to show me and walk the walk, talk the talk.
Okay. Ladies, do you have any questions for any of the guys? I'm so mad that she is doing that. Okay, yes. So we have one of our audience members, Miss Keisha.
Just in case I could.
Do you all have children, the ages, and how does that play into your selection of a mate? Do you mean, this is Monty asking that, are you saying, okay.
I got you.
Mm-hmm. I think I understand that question.
Okay, so you guys can go answer.
I guess I'll go. I have a beautiful 14-year-old daughter. And yes, she does factor into any relationship that I may be in. Anybody that's going to love me is going to have to love her. It's a package deal. Along with, and it's crazy because it should be the other way around. I also need her acceptance, you know, and my daughter is very perceptive and good at pointing flaws out in people. You know, so basically if you know, well, like the original question, she factors in if she does not accept a woman that I may choose romantically, and that's the only reason why I would choose her romantically, because she has a wonderful mother, so we don't need a mother figure. So, you know, I guess that's pretty much it for me.
Okay.
I have twin daughters that are 12, and I have a 21-year-old son. And yes, it factors in when I'm looking to date someone or get into a relationship. I want to see their interaction with my children. I don't need a mother. They had a mother. So, but I do want them to establish whatever kind of relationship that is conducive to both all three of the kids and to themselves, because they're an extension of me. And if you love me, you need to find some kind of love in your heart for them.
Okay.
Mine is not like theirs. My daughters are grown. I have 3 girls, 22, 21, and 17. They're grown, and the role that they play is the fact that I don't have to worry about taking care of them in the way of packing bags, diaper bags, or anything like that. It's really important to me that a woman that I date don't have that responsibility. I don't know if I can date a woman with babies. So
Honesty, like
girls,
it.
with my girls being that old, They actually come pick me up sometimes, and we go out and do things, and they meet me there. So I don't think my girls would play a major role in it unless we're talking about marriage, and I would like to introduce them to the woman. But other than that, they wouldn't play a role.
All right, Barry got some hearts for that one. Okay. Blow those hearts up. Now, while you guys were talking, so real quick, we're going to try to keep the, when you're answering, keep in mind that people can post questions, and once they post them, it goes away. So I might have to cut you off to ask a question. Now, somebody asked a question. How long do you wait to have sex when you meet someone?
Want me to?
I mean, well,
I'm gonna be honest. I don't have a schedule. I don't have a date. If the chemistry is there, you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Somebody said those faces.
You got to be at the right place in the right time. People be talking about this 3-month thing and all that. I don't have a time. I've waited a long time, been short, so it really doesn't have a specific time period on it. I want some chemistry. I don't want to just.
Hey, baby.
I don't want to just be doing things. I want some chemistry. I want it to be exciting and like hit me somewhere else besides my body.
Right. I feel it.
Well, for me, I agree with that as well, but for me it varies. And I don't want to get locked into a timeline. I know everybody likes Steve Harvey's 90-day rule, but if you think like a man, then that's how you end up without a man. Like, you can't think the same.
Interesting, ladies. What y'all think about that? I seen some hearts on that one.
But I'm not locked into a
Say
timeline.
boom.
I mean, I never had difficulty having sex with a woman. So, I mean, it's more of a mental connection for me. We can work on the physical, but I can't work on your mental connection.
Good answer. We need some what is it? Some props, the claps, yes. Money said, come on now, good answer. Okay, come on, Kurt.
Okay, well, I mean, my brothers over here gave some great answers, but, I'm
yes,
giving
it
it
is
to you on
wisdom.
2 different levels. As long as we are consenting adults, and like they said, if the vibe is right, the chemistry is there, you go with it. Sometimes when I have sex, it's just exactly that. No more, no less. So the vibe just has to be right for that moment. You're Miss Right, I'm Mr. Right for that moment. That's it.
Okay.
But I do need stimulation beyond the physical. Big button,
Come on, y'all can give them more hearts than that.
Don't work for me anymore. You got to stimulate. You got to bring more to the table than, like I said, a big.
That is real. Monty said that's real.
But I think.
Go ahead.
I think that.
More hearts.
I think
Amen.
that a lot of women don't know the difference between Miss Right Now and Miss Right. So
good one.
If you want to be Miss Right Now, be honest with yourself and say, I'm going to be Miss Right Now. But if you're preparing yourself for Miss Right, it's a whole different mentality.
Yes, I love that.
I have to respond to that.
Okay, we got a discussion going on here.
My brother said there's some communication involved with that, and it's just like that. I'm going to let you know exactly what it is and what it ain't.
You got some claps for that there.
What it is and what it ain't. And, we start out this way. Don't try to switch the game up unless we communicate and change it together. Nah, but if it's just about this, no judgment being passed. We grown, we do what we do, we move on.
If it's good, you come back.
Exactly.
When you come together, you come together.
Exactly.
Awesome. Okay, the girls they went crazy on Eric's post. So real quick, everybody, I need y'all to hit those heart buttons. Yeah, there you go. Thanks for adding followers. Who's model EH? It's one of my models. Okay. So as you guys were talking, somebody posted, when do you introduce your children to this new person?
Since mine are older, I get it out the way. If I'm interested and we spend a little bit of time together, I get it out the way because my girls can filter them out and let me know some things, but my girls aren't the final answer.
Okay.
My daughter's actually trying to be my mother and let me know who I can date and who I can't. And I appreciate your feedback because they are mature enough. They don't disrespect in any way. But I do it soon because my girls are older.
Okay, somebody just asked where the hearts are. The heart, you have to tap your screen on the right bottom, the right.
Tap the screen.
Yeah, you just tap the screen or the whole screen. There you go.
So I can go next. My daughters are 12, so I have to make sure that there's some substance and that there is actually going to be a relationship and what type of relationship that's going to be. Because if we're just dating and there's not a relationship involved, then I may take some time to introduce them to. Now my son is 21; he can meet them almost instantaneously. But
I got a question. Why? Because he's 21 or just because he's a boy?
because he's 21.
Okay, never
So
mind.
he
I was about to be like, hold up.
He knows how to deal with it and filter it. I mean, he has a son of his own that's a year old, so
That's a good question
understands the
too.
relationship aspect of things where my 12-year-olds don't. They don't comprehend.
Right. Okay, Kurt.
Well, with me, it will only factor in if I plan on having a long-term or marriage type relationship with a woman. Because when I'm with a woman and she is solely my romantic interest, she's just that. There's no need for her to meet my daughter because she has a mother figure. So I will keep both worlds separate. So again, my time frame is unless, me and that woman's going to be together long-term, engaged, getting married or something.
Awesome. Okay, now I have a question. Okay, we'll ask your question in 1 second. Somebody asked, what is the ideal first date? I want to ask you, what makes a woman attractive to you?
I could take that one.
All right.
So,
And I need y'all to keep it all the way 100 because this
So
is...
what I'll say, like when I first met my wife, like she entered the room and she had class. Like she was dressed. She kept every time I saw her, she kept herself classy. She kept herself put together. She carried herself a certain way. It was a certain mystique. So when she came in, I was attracted to her. Like her aura is what attracted me to her, and how I saw her interacting with everybody else, and staying, and always like being a woman and acting like a woman and carrying herself in such a way that demanded respect. So to me, that's it, and seeing that a woman cares about her appearance and that she has a good personality and she interacts well with others. And it doesn't help to have friends that know them and you can get some feedback on the type of person and woman that they are.
He's getting all kind of hearts over here.
Mine's is a little bit different. I'm a physical person, so I like a sweaty woman that's in the gym working out. I'm attracted to that. I'm very attracted to that. It's something that just really strikes me, and I need a woman that's physical, not a woman that's always in the gym. But she has to be about her health and really wanting to take care of herself. That truly attracts me. A woman that can get dirty, get sweaty, and then know that she can take a shower, go take care of her business, and look great right out when we want to go out. So and she has to be competitive. She has to be extremely competitive. My thing is, I'm walking down the sidewalk with you. I'm betting that I could get to the next block. So I'm a very competitive guy. And she needs to be, and I just need that. So we can work out together. She can work out with her girls, but to see her sweating and working out, that's attractive to me.
All right. Well, I mean, the Neanderthal side of me says that the woman has to appeal to me. She has to be attracted to me physically. Before I can even get past to even find out her inner beauty, I have to see her outer beauty. So she has to appeal to me for us to even converse in any type of way, and I'm just keeping it real. Now, things specifically, like a lot of fellas said, I like a woman who's very feminine, like the hair, the nails, the heels, a woman that can put it on, that can dress up for a formal affair, to a woman who can go to a card party with me, in the hood and kick it with the fellas, and throw on some sweats and some tennis shoes or whatever. Just a woman that's versatile. But I also know, and the woman has to look good on my arm, because any woman, I'm sure y'all agree, that you have in your life is an extension of you. Right. I can't be running around with nothing raggedy, it makes me look raggedy. So again, she has to compliment me. And that's the best way I can describe in so many words without repeating a lot of stuff that the fellas already said.
Good answer. Somebody asked, What makes an ideal date? But is there any questions up there? I missed.
There was one.
That's nice, but if your woman can't work out as the years go by, we age like y'all?
I plan on still working out. So if she can't work out, in meeting her or after we're together or married? Because if it's before I met her and she can't work out, then she's not a physical person. That's just me right now where I am. I'm not going to date her.
Y'all hear that?
Married,
That was pretty to the point.
but if we're married and then something happens to her and she can't be physical.
She said physical disability happen in the future.
Oh, I'm definitely going to be there. I don't care what no doubt. I'm going to be there. If I got to do whatever, I'm going to take care of her.
Okay.
I'm till death do us part. I did it once. This next one's till death do us part.
Oh yeah. Somebody, but yeah.
Okay, you got a whole bunch of hearts on that. Well, I'm going to speak for my husband because I don't care if I get fat and all of that good stuff. Like, the only way he's going to leave me is if we die together.
Well, I don't think that.
He said no. I was joking, babe. And he said no.
Somebody got to cash in the policy.
Yeah.
We both
I
can't be
think,
gone.
sometimes people
He said
they're
no.
in a relationship, and I have friends like that. They're in a relationship. Their wife had 3 kids by them, so you can't really expect her to like drop all of that weight at one time. I mean, so
Realistically, but in these days,
you have to get in there with her and like help her, and it's a team. Everything should be a unit. So, if you have a physical disability and you're already in a relationship, I mean, some people may leave, but I'll say you don't have a relationship if you didn't.
Right.
You didn't have one. So I had a cousin that was burned over 90% of his body. He was a ladies' man before then. He was a ladies' man when that happened. So it doesn't matter. So if all you have is the physical, if something happens to take away from that, then that's all you have. That person is gonna leave. But if it's a deeper connection than that, they won't leave.
okay. So based off, what if your woman went deaf and lost her hearing suddenly?
Well, that's great. That's great
You
for
gotta
me.
learn American Sign Language.
Whose response are you loving? Give them a whole bunch of love. Deidre. Is that Deidre?
I'm actually in a great position for that. I work with deaf kids right now. I've been learning sign language for the last 6 months. I start my ASL 2 classes on the 21st. So being deaf is actually, I've been researching, and being deaf has actually helped me out tremendously just to see a different culture.
Somebody put, I teach asleep. Hashtag shameless plug. What's asleep?
You were talking about the ASL.
I said ASL.
American
put-
Sign
No,
Language.
somebody put.
Sign Language.
It's American.
Okay. Well, shoot.
Yeah.
Okay. You'll be.
ASL is American Sign
Spell
Language.
check.
Sorry.
Spell check got her.
Yeah.
Spell to sleep.
That's Michelle Walker.
So,
No,
I'm-
sign language.
I'm
Okay.
just in a great place in learning about that culture and truly understanding that they truly feel the music, like physically feel the music when they sit there and they listen to it. And communication silently is a beautiful thing. So you just got to learn it, and that's another way to get closer to a person. If someone's hearing goes, and you have to learn how to communicate, you find a way, whether it's through paper, whether it's through text message, whether it's through learning sign language. You'll step up and do what you need to do in that relationship.
Yep, I agree.
So for me, one of my twins has hearing loss. She has hearing aids. So
Michelle
I
said yes.
would do the same thing. You have to adapt to whatever communication you could have, as Barry said. I mean, if it's important to you, it's important to you. Hearing wouldn't be a deal breaker.
No doubt. These dudes are hard to follow because they say a lot of things I want to say. And it's just like, but I mean, me, I'm a positive person. I take a negative and turn it into something positive. And with any type of senses, when you lose one or the other is heightened. So if my wife-to-be wife or whatever lost her hearing, I would turn it into an experience. We engage in activities where I blindfold her because I know her sense of touch and sense of smell and all those things heighten, and just eliminate sense after sense and just give her some great experiences with her quote unquote disability.
Good answer. I didn't even know I didn't hear it all. I was being kinky in the back. No, I'm joking. So we had somebody ask a question about social media. Could you date a woman who posts sexy photos on social media? And the crazy part is that's one of the reasons why I did this. We do a lot of models. We have a lot of models down here, and we have a lot of them who think that those likes that you get on Facebook means something, and we're constantly having debates. So you have us wives who are no longer there, because even when I was Panther, Robin loves Panther. I had to say that after my husband left out. But even when I was Panther, I didn't do a lot of the stuff that I see the girls doing now. And when the models sit down here and they post everything. They don't even say anything. It's irritating. But you will see they get a lot of likes. What is your response to those likes?
Well, honestly,
or those
as a
women?
man, and I'm sure they'll agree, from the outside looking in, we see a woman, she's attractive, naturally we respond to a woman, say, hey, we'll hit the like, or we'll say hi, or compliment them out in